Hello students, in today's lecture of DBMS, we are going to discuss the ER model. ER model means Entity Relationship Model. It was proposed by Peter Chen in 1971 to create a uniform convention which can be used for relational database and network. According to him, ER model is conceptual modeling approach. ER model stands for Entity Relationship Model. Entity Relationship Model. ER model is a design or blueprint of database that can later be implemented as database. ER modeling helps you to analyze data requirements systematically to produce a well-designed database. The entity relation model represents real-world entities and the relationship between them. It develops a conceptual design. It also develops a very simple and easy to design view of data. This model is used to define the data elements and relationship for a specified system. ER diagram includes many specialized symbols and its meaning makes this model unique. It is an easy to use graphical tool for modeling data. It is GUI representation of the logical structure of a database used. ER diagrams are translatable into relation table, which allows you to build database quickly. At view level, the ER model is considered a good option for designing databases, which include requirement analysis, conceptual data design, logical data design. In requirement analysis, it is used to understand what data is to be stored in the database. The application will build on the top of it and find out what the users want from the database. And in conceptual database design, it is used to develop high-level description of the data to be stored in the database, along with the constraint known to hold over the data. And in logical database design, conceptual schema is called logical schema. We must use DBMS to implement our database design and convert the conceptual data design into a data schema, data model of Fusion DBMS. Component of ER diagram. The model is based on following three basic concepts. First is entity and attributes and relationships. An entity can be real-world object. It may be physical thing or simply a fact about enterprise or event that happens in the real world. Example, university database, students, teachers, classes, and courses offered can be considered as entities. Entities have attributes or properties that identify them. An entity can be place, person, object to store the database. Entity must have unique key. See the symbol or notation of the entity attribute and relationship. Rectangle notation represents the entity, person, place, object, event, or concept about which data is to be maintained. Example: car, student, college, author, book, etc. This rectangle we have written here entity name, oval notation, oval symbol, attribute, used for attribute, property or characteristics of an entity. Example: color of car, name of student entity, then isolation of book entity, relation. This diamond notation represents relation. It is association between instance of one or more entities. Example: author writes book is one relation. Okay. Entity set. We discuss the few terms here. Entity first term. Entity set. An entity set is group of similar kind of entities. It may contain entities with attributes sharing similar values. Entities having attributes. All attributes have their separate values. For example, a student entity may have a name, age, class as attributes. For example, a student set may contain all the students of school. Student set may contain all the students of school. Likewise, employee set may contain all employees of company from all the department. Entity set need not to be disjoint. Which entity? An entity that depends on another entity called weak entity. Weak entity doesn't contain any key attributes of its own. The weak entity is represented as double rectangle. Example: loan and installment is weak entity. Loan is entity and installment is weak entity. Strong entity versus weak entity. We discuss here strong entity versus weak entity. See, first we will discuss the strong entity. After that, we will discuss the weak entity. Strong entity set. Strong entity set always has primary key. Then second, represent as rectangle symbol. Third point, contains the primary key represented by underline symbol. And fourth point, the number of strong entity set is known as dominant entity set. So, the member of strong entity set is known as dominant entity set. And fifth point, primary key is helped to identify its member. Then sixth point, relationship between two strong entity sets shown by the diamond symbol. The seventh point, the connecting line of strong entity set with the relationship is single. The line between strong entity set and the relationship is the single. Now, we will discuss the weak entity set. First one, it does not have attributes to build a primary key. It's a very important point. Then second point, represent as double rectangle symbol. Then third point, it contains a partial key represented by dash and underline symbol. Then fourth one, the member of weak entity set is known as subordinate entity set. I'm repeating again. The member of weak entity set is known as subordinate entity set. Then fifth one, combination of primary key of strong entity set and partial key helps to identify its member. Six, this is a very important point. Then sixth point, relationship with one strong and a weak entity set represented using double diamond symbol. Relationship between one strong and a weak entity set represented using double diamond symbol. The seventh one, the line connecting weak entity set with the relationship is double. See, weak entity and weak relation. Strong entity is ATM and primary key ID or the location date. Then here, transaction is weak entity. Transaction having partial key, transaction number. This atom is connected to entity dotted line. Okay. Then amount is the other attributes of transaction. Type is the other attributes of transaction. Okay. See. This diamond represents the weak relation. That's why it is represented using double diamond. Okay. And the double line between the double line diamond and the weak entity. Okay. Please see the carefully each and every component of this diagram. Attributes. Attributes are used to describe property of an entity. Eclipse is used to represent an attributes. For example, ID, name, date of birth, contact, address, etc. can be attributes of a student. Here, student is the entity. Having attributes, roll number, name, date of birth, address. Attributes represented in the oval notation. Types of attribute. Key attribute. Key attribute is used to represent the main characteristics of entity. It represents the primary key. The key attribute represented by eclipse with the text underline. Then composite attributes. Composite attributes are made up of more than one simple attribute. For example, a student complete name may have first name and last name. Composite attributes is represented by eclipse, and those eclipse are connected an eclipse. The derived attributes. A derived attribute can be derived from another attribute is known as derived attribute. It can be represented by dash eclipse. For example, age can be derived from the date of birth attribute. Multi-value attributes. An attribute can have more than one value. These attributes known as the multi-value attributes. Double overview is to represent multi-value attributes. For example, student can have more than one phone number.